Hi, good evening. How you guys doing? As you all know, my name still remains Mr. Kaz. And yeah, today's the week. We're in the weekend right now. As you can see, the market ain't open right now. So we're about to do our weekly forex analysis. Weekly forex analysis. This gives you a chance for you to be able to see what the market is going to be doing this week, what our sentiments, our buyers in pretty much all aspect of the market, whether it's stocks, which is NAS 100 or US 30, whether it's gold or which is commodity, or the forex market, which has to do with like the JPY pairs, the European pairs, and the London pairs. Okay, so we're gonna be doing that, and also guys, check this out. If you go to my last video that I did on the 21st, I think on the 20th, check all those analyses out. My last video, which is the April 20th, last week, I was able to tell you guys about, go buy some stocks, like start buying your stocks, because I'm seeing a push to the upside on NAS, which I'm going to be doing a review today. And on NAS, I also made some BTC calls, which says it's time to start buying your cryptocurrency. Like we've started the retest phase, and for the forex currency, which is like the Euro USD, we had some pretty amazing week, pretty much. And this week we're going to be doing the same thing, and we're going to be going to the market and checking what is going out for this market. All right. So first of all, like I said, first of anything you have to do in this market is to always check the dollar. All right. Always what? Always check the dollar. Every single time you get, always check the dollar. See what the dollar is doing. And as you can see, this is the dollar right here. This is the baby. This is the greenback currency. Okay, this is the greenback right here. And to be honest with you guys, I'm seeing something that nobody is seeing right now. I am seeing some potential golden opportunities that nobody is seeing right now. Are you listening to what I'm saying? I, Michael Kazim, aka Mr. Kaz, is seeing something that nobody is seeing right now. And I'm gonna show it to you on the dollar. And a lot of people they're gonna say, how the hell you gonna predict the dollar to do this? How the hell you gonna tell me the dollar is gonna do this? Look at what I did last week. Just look at what I did with NAS. With NAS, I told you last week to go to start buying your stocks, right? I told you start buying your stock. Start doing what? Start buying your stock. And look at where we are. Look at where we are with NAS, man. This was the call last week. I'm trying to see where's the I'm trying to show you the analysis last week. This was the analysis for last week. This was the analysis. You can check the video that I got last week. This was the call last week. I said we already did what? We sitting on this, and this was the call for NAS. I told you we already sitting on this support, right? And this is for NAS 100. And same thing is happening with S&P 500, US 30, and every stock market right now. Like I said, guys, go and buy your stocks. Whatever stocks you buy right now, you're going to be buying it at the what? You're going to be buying it at the cheapest. Because right now we are in the pullback phase. Everybody that was panicking, oh, look at what Trump is doing to the market. Trump has made the market go down. No, Trump is just literally going to make every single one of you rich. Your generation is going to be rich. Start doing what? Start buying your stock. I told you guys last week when the market was sitting around here. Last week the market was around here somewhere. I was saying it because why? We've tested this place, baby, right here. We've tested it the third time. And as soon as we tested the third time, do you know where we're going right now? Anytime the market does this, we have this pullback to the downside. You see, we had this pullback to the downside. This was doing the what is this? This was doing somewhere around the pullback phase. I think after the COVID or something. And we had this pullback. What happened to the market? Boom, we shut up. All right. Now Trump with his tariffs, Trump, blah blah blah, he started doing all this tariffs issue, whatever, with all countries. We had this phase where the market sold and everybody was panicking. But now, what is going on again? We're seeing a pullback phase where what we start getting something like this, and this baby is just gonna keep buying for the rest of the year. We might buy, I don't know, we might be going down, we might be going all the way to, let me show you, man. Let me show you. So now, in order to know where we're going next on NAS, always do what? Always calculate. Always measure this right here. You just gotta measure this. Alright, and we just gotta copy it. Copy, then we paste it. Alright. So exactly, we just measuring the same thing. We literally just measuring the same thing that just happened right here in order for us to get the next phase. So for NAS, I am predicting NAS going all the way to what? All the way to $28,000, baby. Okay? Why and how am I seeing that? Like I said, we are sitting on this support level. And I told you guys last week, we're sitting on this support level. This is also a weekly support. Okay? If you go to the weekly time frame, it's also a weekly support. Alright, are you seeing what I'm saying? I told you guys, this was my whole analysis for last week. I said we're sitting on the weekly support. So as we're sitting on the weekly support, what has market done? Market has swept these weekly lows. Right? And anytime we sweep a weekly lows, where are we going to? We are going to the weekly highs. It's easy as ABC. Okay? So that's why I told you guys. Now imagine if you would buy your stocks, whatever stocks that is in the S&P 500 or the NAS100 or the US 30, assuming you buy them around this indicator right here, you're going to be sitting on multiple streams of income right now. And that's why I told you guys last week. I was sitting here, I was saying, if you're trading it on the CFD, which is, if you're a day trader, you could have easily catch some nice trades. I mean, I don't trade NAS on NAS 100 on as a day trader. I'm more of like the currency pair. But I also buy stocks. I like to buy those meme stocks. I like to buy the cheap stocks. I like to just anytime that I have maybe like $50 a year, $100 a year, $200 a year, just keep buying those mini stocks. Just keep buying, because you never know. Anything can happen. And some people bought Tesla when Tesla was $10. Some people bought Netflix when Netflix was $5, and those guys are sitting on billions right now. Some people bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was just $5. So it's always good anytime you see a little cheap money out there, and you have all this. You have your Robinhood, you have your Fidelity broker. You can use all those brokerage to buy your mini stocks. Some people bought all those GameStop, so many stocks like that. You get what I'm saying? So now we've had this market, we've had it on a down momentum for the since Trump tariffs, and I told you guys. Soon as I saw this last week, I was on this stream, on this YouTube line. You can check my video for the April 20th. I saw this. I said, okay, we've changed the structure. Now we're going to the upside, and we're going to the upside. And I start telling you guys, start buying your stock. I mean, you're still good right now if you're buying it. Because we still got a long way to go. We just started this move, guys. Trust me, guys. We literally just started this move, and I can tell you right now on stream that NAS 100, US 30, S&P 500, all the United States stock that belongs to the S&P 500, the US 30, they are all going to their new highs. They are all going to create They are all going to create a new highs. They are going to break this previous highs, and they are going. This is a market that has been buying since forever.com. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is a market that has been, since this creation of this market, the United States economy has just been booming. And I'm telling you, if the United States economy crashes, I think that's pretty much the end of the world. I'm sorry, but that is not going to be. We have a strong country. We have a strong country, and we have a strong president, which is the Donald Trump. We have a strong president, and he's doing some, some good things. A lot of people might not support his idea, but I guess at the end of the day, the guy is just trying to, make America, great to what it is. I remember when I was a child, when I was like 5, 10 years old. Anytime I hear about America, what I'm hearing about America is like the American Hollywood actor. They like they like the Superman, or they like the actor, And we used to have this thing that when I was young, if you say actor no they die, which means the actor or the main character, the main character of the movie never dies. And those main character of the movies, they are always Hollywood movie stars. We have Van Damme. What's this other guy? A lot of them, I can't remember a lot of them, but those were like the American macho, and we have this thing where we actually do believe in America. So now then we get to the 20s, where now nobody's scared of America no more, and everybody can just trash America and say whatever they want to say about America. And now we have this president who says he doesn't like that. He doesn't like America being, everybody's just stepping on America and whatever to America, and he's trying to make that stop. He's trying to put America on the map again. So yeah. So as you can see, is having all these tariff issues with all these other countries, saying that if you guys are gonna be charging America $10 for Americans to send goods to your country, we're just gonna do the same. It's just gonna be a reciprocal tariff, and everybody was like, no, America is supposed to be helping other country. They're like, no, we need help. America's to be honest with you guys, America also need help. America is owing, like right now. If you go to Google right now and check the debt of America, America is owing pretty much. America is owing China, and as you all know, China is trying to become like the powerhouse of everything right now. And to be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I think China is here to stay. Like the Chinese and the Arabics, like the Emirates countries, like the Dubai and the Saudi Arabia, with China and Russia. Those guys are trying to be like the world power right now. They're trying to take power from the Europeans and the Americans. And do I say they have the chance? It's kind of 50-50 right now. Why is it 50-50? Because China, everything, pretty much 80% of everything right now is produced in China. Like even the big companies like Intel, Apple, name it, whatever they have there in America, they all have their factory house in either China, India, or whatever countries is out there. So Trump is just trying to fight whatever last fight he has to bring the American economy, to bring the American people back to his power. Do I think it's gonna work? I don't know. We're just gonna watch and see. But at the end of the day, the only thing we can do is react to the market. As a trader, as a stock, as an investor, when things happen like that, you can take opportunities of either direction. So if the economy of the country, whichever one it is, if it's going down, you know that okay, you're selling, which means you can take your money out of it and put it in safe havens like the gold or the cryptocurrency. While if the economy of the country is good, you can put back the money in stocks. So right now, a lot of investors are going to be taking their money from gold or safe haven currency, and they're going to start putting it back in United States stocks, because right now we are seeing a kind of momentum to the upside. Like I said, the momentum to the upside right now is looking pretty good. Like I said, we also just broke the structure right now. We also just broke a structure right here, and this is on the daily time frame right here, guys. This is on the daily time frame. As you can see, this is a big time frame. So we broke a structure right now to the upside, and we might just keep getting some type of range, for us to test this highs again. Okay, so like I said, is it a good time for you to start buying your stock? Obviously, but always apply risk management. This is not a financial advice. always apply risk management. Always put or invest what you're liable to lose. Don't say, oh, I'm just gonna put all my entire life worth and whatever inside this thing. Always have risk management to everything you're doing. So that is pretty much for NAS100. Like I said, we're still looking to the upside. We are looking more to the upside. So for you to take a trade during a day, during one of these days right now, either Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, just look for the weekly, look for the daily lows. Are you getting me? Or the daily, or daily of the 4 hour fair value gap, somewhere around there. This might be an entry around here. This is a nice entry right here. You guys like my smart money guys or my ICT guys, you guys know what this is already. We can look for buy opportunity around here to continue to the upside. This is on the 4 hour, and yeah, we can just look for more continuations. All right, so that is for NAS. Today we are looking for more continuations to the buy, to buy or to long. So if you are a day trader and you want to buy NAS, just take one of these, is either this auto block or this fair value gap as your point of interest to take more buy opportunities. So that's pretty much it for NAS. And like I said, we are still going. You see where we are going. We still have a long way to go. We have a long way to go right here. We have a long way to go. Alright. So just keep enjoying this buy momentum right now. Don't try to sell. And if you're trying to sell, make sure it's like a scalp. You get me? Until we have another change of momentum. Until we have until we have a change of state ID in order for us to keep selling. But for now, we don't have anything like that, so we're just gonna keep buying. So that is it for NAS and your stocks. Just keep adding more position, keep buying, and keep enjoying. So now back to the dollar. When I started this video, I was telling you guys that I'm seeing something that nobody is seeing right now. Okay, I am seeing something that nobody is seeing right now, and this right here, this might take couple days though. Like this might take this right here might take days. But if this happens to be what I'm thinking, oh hell yeah, hell gonna break loose. So this is what I'm talking about right here. As you can see from the monthly time frame, if you look at the monthly time frame, at the end of the day, if you look at the monthly time frame, going back to DXY, all right, we can see that this monthly time frame right here actually is still inside the what? Is still inside the range. It's been in the monthly time frame. This has been a range the whole time. Are you getting me? And this range never failed to create equal highs to sell, and it has failed to create equal lows to buy. So now as you can see, I'm thinking, due to the fact that we had on the previous month, we had this break of structure. All right, let's assume we had this break of structure which went to this upside down, and I can decide to use my Fibonacci to calculate this right here. And this is the dollar. Okay, now know that anything that happens to the dollar, the correlations happen in other pair, either they buy or they sell. So anything that happens to dollar, the correlation happens to other pair. So now this is this month candle. We have now tested the what? We've tested the Fibonacci support, which is the 0.61. Now if this month candle closes below this line right here, this is the previous month. If this month candle closes below this right here, it means if we get a closure like this in this month, do you know that means we might have to do what? We might start seeing a momentum to the upside. We can see that. So that means this is literally possible for this end of this year, for us to see a strong dollar back to 115 by the end of this year. I'm telling you guys, by the time I'm done, Wall Street, Wall Street is going to what? Is going to come in to start analyzing for them. So, do we think that if we do what? If we fail to close, if the next 3 days is going to be very vital. If we fail to close below this previous candle right here, I'm gonna show you guys again. If we fail to close below this candle right here, if this month candle fails to close below this, so that means if we fail to have something like this, if we fail to have something like that breaks this low right here, and now as you can see, price has done what? Has done this. So that means it has been able to wake this low right here. So that, what are we expecting? We can expect price to what? To go and find this what? To go and find this liquidity. Because at the end of the day, we fail to what? To create equal what? We fail to create equal highs for us to sell. So now we might decide to create equal lows and buy to the what? To the upside. Now this is just a what? A speculation for the moment, because we don't have what? A confirmation. We're only going to have a confirmation until we see a change of what? A change of structure in the what? In the daily time frame. So now that means in the daily time frame we are still what? We are expecting a change of structure. We are expecting, because that's a monthly low. So we are still expecting something like this in the daily time frame, and we have not seen that. But once we see this on the daily time frame, guys, and this low is coming from a what? From a support, from a monthly what? Support, guys. I'm here to tell you that if we see that on the daily time frame, I'm there to tell you that our next what? TP is going to be all the way right here. But we are here to what? We are here to see any confirmation. So we are just going to be chilling. But soon as we see any confirmation, guys, even if you have $50 on your account, just invest it on the dollar. Even if you have $50, invest it on the dollar, because by the end of this year, if we have it, until we have a daily confirmation. We don't have a daily confirmation yet. And like I said, like I told you guys last week, that a lot of things have to play for this to happen. We have to be checking the federal interest rate, what Trump is going to be saying in the next days, the deal between the United States and China matters, elections. A lot of things are going to be playing out, but the major thing that is going to be playing out is the federal interest rates. How many hike or cuts are we expecting this week? The unemployment, the NFP for this year, because like I said, we are still in April, so that means we still have May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So, but this right here is very, very possible, and mark my words today, this right here is very, 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 very possible. Okay, so these are what the analysts are definitely going to be looking for right now. They are watching. There are some people that are literally watching right now, and as soon as this happens, they are putting their whole portfolio in the dollar, and they are targeting this high right now. Are you getting me? Now the opposite or the reversal might be happening with what? With gold, or with Euro USD or GBP USD, which is the opposite. While trades like the USD JPY, is going to go in the same direction. USD JPY, USD CAD, and USD SHIB is going to go in the same direction with this buy. So now let us go and look at USD JPY and see if it looks like we might get the same correlation, because if DXY is buying, USD JPY is supposed to buy also. So now let's look at USD JPY and see if we have some type of a close relation or close relative momentum to the upside with DXY. So let's just see. Let us check USD JPY. Oh guys, you guys are gonna love me. You guys are gonna love me. You're gonna love me. Because the way I see this market is not really that hard. Like, as a day trader and as a day trader, there are just literally different ways where you can catch your buys and sell. And don't get me wrong, there are some days where you're gonna lose. There are some, like last week, out of 4 trades, I was able to one was a take profit, and I think I have one break even and 2 losses. And those were just and those the reason why I take those 2 losses was just me not going with my rules and regulation, which this week I'm hoping to get better with that. But there's at the end of the day, risk management is very important. As long as you can apply your risks, and yeah, you're gonna kick the market, man. USD JPY. Where's USD JPY? Oh, here it is. So let us see if we are looking to get like the same upside momentum when it comes to, okay. So look at USD JPY, guys. Same thing that is looking like around here when it comes to what? When it comes to USD JPY. Are you getting me? Same momentum to the what? To the upside. Do we have a break of structure? This is the monthly time frame. Do we have a break of structure? Definitely, we have a break of structure, and we have these lows right here that markets might decide to what? Might decide to respect. Are you getting me? The market has been what? It's been booming for years. It's been buying for years. So why are we changing our plan right now? The United States dollar has always been strong against USD JPY. Okay, so now can we have something like this? Same momentum, market fails to what? Fails to create equal highs for us to sell. If we go to the weekly time frame, if we go to the weekly time frame, what are we looking like? We're looking like we're going to do what? We're looking to go to the what? To the upside direction and close out just like this. Boom. So, but at the end of the day, we still can do that until what? Until we have a what? Until we have a change of structure in the daily time frame. Until we have a change of structure in the daily time frame. Yet, right now, we don't have a change of structure in the daily time frame. Do I think it can literally just shoot up right here? Definitely, it could literally just shoot up right here without anything. But right now, I'll still wait with either a daily time frame confirmation or a 4-hour confirmation. Are you getting me? So I'm waiting to see more of something like this. I need to see something like this right here in either in the 4-hour or the daily time frame. So I'm waiting to see anything like this. I need to see something like this, either in the daily time frame or the 4-hour time frame, because we are confirming this zone right here. Has to be confirmed because this is a monthly zone and a weekly zone. So we need a confirmation using our 4-hour or daily time frame. But now, if you're a day trader, all you just need to do is go to the 1-hour time frame. If you're a day trader or you're 4-hour, or if you're a day trader or scalper, you are looking for the same zones, but you are now looking for the daily zones or the 4-hour zone. So now if you are going to be day trading, just look at zones like this and see how market reacts to them, and you continue to buy momentum using the 5 minutes or the 15 minutes time frame. So that is just it for now. This is just it for now, but this right here is what I'm speculating for this year. This momentum is what I'm speculating from this year, guys. That if I see just anything, any little thing that change structure in this whole momentum, bet your money on the greenback, which is the USD. All right. So yeah. So that's just gonna be it. So because just imagine, guys, imagine we're still in April. We have May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and we know that we can get this right here. Oh Lord, how many pips is that? We can get close to about 2,393 pips. Okay, but how do we do that? But now, if you're a day trader, all you need is, like I said, this is swing psychology right here. If you're a day trader, all you just have to do is go to your lower time frame and do what? Go to your lower time frame and look for what? Look for. So now, if you're a day trader, since we already know the overall momentum is a buy, overall momentum is a buy. All you just have to do is, if you're a day trader, now you are looking for same opportunities but on the lower time frame. You're looking for this. Now you go into your 5 minute or your 15 minutes, and you are looking for what? Change of structure, and you are looking for continuation. Change of break of structure. Now you're looking for what? Continuation. Same way you keep going, because like I said, this is how market literally goes. Market goes like this if it's buying, and these are where you want to take your buys from. These are opportunities to take your buys around here, around here, around here. So these zones right here, these zones are literally going to be, this zone right here can either be your order block. This zone can be your order block, can be your fair value gap, can be your can also be your what's it called? Can be your trend line. It could be your trend line. It could be your OTE. It could be a lot of things, but it could be anything. Like I said, this market is so volatile. It can be your trend line. It could be your Fibonacci retracement. It could be any. It could be a lot of things. Like I said, all this strategy works. All strategy works. This could be your whatever strategy it is. At the end of the day, it could, like I said, it could be your trend line. If you are somebody that trade trend line, you can set your trend line like this. This is your trend line break to continue to the upside. So yeah, and if you are somebody that looks for liquidity, that's your liquidity sweep. And if you are selling the same way, if you are this, we call this the market maker model. And if you are selling, same thing happens when you are selling. You are looking for, why is this happening? We are looking for sales. We are looking for what? Change of structure, sweep of the previous highs, continue, break of structure, sweep of the what? Previous high to continue. So you always see that anytime you are doing this, this is always going to be your OTE, right? This is going to be your OTE. It could also be your trend line. Are you getting me? So whichever way of trading that it is that you are, it could be your trend line. It could be your trend line break. For those people that trade liquidity, your entry could be here. Those are for the smart money. Your entry will be right here. And this could be this zone right here could be your order block. This zone could be your order block or your fair value gap. It could be your order block, your fair value gap. So at the end of the day, this is how the market moves. This is how the market moves. You always want to catch your entry like this. So that for that. So at the end of the day, well, all we know that for this week, we are expecting what? We are expecting this to happen for this week. So now let us go for EURUSD. And the analysis I gave you here for DXY is more of a what's it called? This is just a fantasy outline. That's just for what we are expecting for this year. But for this week, when it comes to DXY this week, well, let us do EURUSD. Let us do EURUSD first. Let us do EURUSD for this week. Let us see EURUSD for this week. And then after that, we'll do gold, and I think that'll be it. So this is EURUSD for this week. So this is EURUSD for this week. Are you getting me? So now, as you can see, we have this. This is the weekly time frame. We have this zone right here. Are you getting me? So we could expect markets to what, to come down to this zone in order what, to continue this buy. Are you getting me? So we can expect a reaction in this zone right here. And if we don't see any reaction, that means price can just decide to keep buying, to keep selling. Are you getting me? So, but for right now, we are expecting a type of reaction. We are expecting a type of reaction from this low right here. We are expecting a type of reaction from this weekly zone right here. So we are expecting market to sell, because at the end of the day, as you can see, it has taken these highs here. This is your external what? This is your external liquidity. And if, as you all know, market goes from external liquidity to internal liquidity. So this is the external liquidity. Now market has to go to the internal liquidity, which is your fair value gap, in order to go back. So now we are sitting inside. We are still, market has swept the external liquidity going to the internal liquidity. So we are expecting market to come to somewhere around here in order for us to get a buy. And this is for Euro USD. So for this week, we can mark out two zones, which is this right here. That's another zone. So we can mark, price can literally tap this, which it can buy to that zone, then come down here to give us this kind of momentum. So those are the places that I'll be watching out for my buys and sells. Those are the places that I'm looking out for when it comes to Euro USD. I'm looking for market to do what? To take out this daily fair value gap, and we have this weekly fair value gap right there. So that is my analysis for Euro USD. That's my analysis for Euro USD. I'm expecting market to what? To come to this daily fair value gap right here, give me a reaction, a sell reaction from there, then come to this weekly fair value gap in order what? To see another reaction. Because as you can see, we have a change of structure, break of structure right here. This is a break of structure, and market has gone to this upside down here, and we can either see this, or market can literally just decide to change structure. But for now, we are expecting a sell from above this daily fair value gap, which is right here. So that is it. That is that for Euro USD. Now we are expecting, like I said, that's the daily fair value gap, and we have the weekly fair value gap there. So another one we are expecting is gold. Let us try gold, and I'll just say one or two things, and that will be it. And which other coins? I might check BTC also for gold. So now gold is very interesting. Why did I say gold is very interesting? Gold is very interesting, but for me personally, I'm still expecting gold to test either one of these lows right here, any one of these lows right here. So if I go to the daily time frame, okay, I need a reaction from either these lows right here. Are you getting me? I need a reaction from this low right here. I need a reaction from this low right here to continue this buy. So that should happen anywhere within this week. Then if I'm looking for a scalp entry, do I think the one reason why I don't like gold is that gold might just decide to wake up as soon as the market opens and goes over here. And usually that happens a lot of time. Gold can literally just wake up right now. And decide to just go without actually sweeping this. But this is what I would love if the market can do. I would love if the market can still sweep these lows right here and take out liquidity in order for it to buy. So that should be it. Any other market? GBP JPY. Let's see what's going on with GBP JPY. Let's see. So now GBP JPY, same thing. We go to the monthly time frame, see what is going on over here. uh see what is going on over here. We have this market has been in this place forever. It has been in this place forever. It's just been winding us around this area right here. It's been winding us over in this area, but as you can see, market has taken this right here. It has taken some of these previous months right here, and it looks like it's going to the upside. So as you can see, it's going looks like it's going to the upside. So can we get this in the next few days with this as a liquidity zone? Maybe we could get that. As you can see, market has taken some of this right here. It might kind of be looking to this upward momentum, but we still haven't seen. Do we have a change of structure? We have a break of structure on the daily time frame right here. We have a change of structure on the daily time frame right here. So all we are looking for when it comes to the GJ is to look for more buying opportunities. We are looking for more buying opportunities when it comes to what? When it comes to GJ, we just look for any buying opportunity. Buying opportunity can come on your 4 hour or your 1 hour time frame. So you are looking for a retest. You are looking for a retest to come to your fair value gap or your order block. And as you can see, there's an order block right here. As you can see, there's a 4 hour order block right here. So can you see a market? Can we hope maybe market can come down there? Can come down here and give us a kind of continuation to the what? To the upside momentum. So as you can see, price is doing what? Is literally sitting on this. There's a sweep of liquidity, and our first target can be this top of the trend line right here. We can target this right here. We can target somewhere around here. We can target this, and if market breaks this trend line, if market breaks that trend line, we can target the whole thing. But for now, if you're a day trader, just get your ratio 1:2 or ratio 1:3, and you are out of the market. You go another day. But if you're a swing trader, you can decide to put your money there and leave it for a longer period of time. But we should be expecting something like that when it comes to. So that means if all this is happening right now, so that means we are kind of like in a risk on scenario, because if the safe havens are not strong like they was, that means we might be on a risk on scenario where the investors are trying to put their money back on the risky assets. The risky assets are like the US stocks, the currency itself, like the pound, the US and the euro. So hopefully we keep seeing something like this momentum, and let's hope for the best when it comes to all these pairs. But like I said, just take it one day, one step at a time. Look for your immediate point of interest. Your immediate point of interest could either be your highs, your external highs or external lows, or your internal liquidity, which are your fair value gaps, your order block or your breaker block, and just try to see. For example, a very nice trick is this right here. A very nice trick is when we have two candlesticks right here, we have three candlestick momentum right here. And this three candlestick just represent one daily candle. It just represent one daily candle. Right? So this is just one day candle right here. So we have 3 4-hour candles. So the next day, if you mark your what's it called? If you mark this right here for the next day, you know that this is your what? This is your optimal trade entry, which is your 6% right here. So now the next day, that means what are you trying to do? You are trying to what? Wait for a retest. Wait for markets to what? Retest to your what? To your order block, or this can be your order block, or this can be your fair value gap. So you just have to wait. So if this is your order block right here, now whatever trade it is, now you know this is a 4-hour. If this is a 4-hour, fair value gap or 4-hour order block, you just go to the lower time frame, which is the 15 minutes. Look for change of structure, and you can target the what? You can target the highs of that day or the 4 hour high. Sure you get. So or you can just literally target ratio what? Ratio 1 to 2 or ratio 1 to 3, and you are in and out of the market. So that's pretty much it. So for USD JPY, we're looking for more buying opportunities. JPP JPY, more buying opportunities. And NAS, we've talked about NAS. We've talked about NAS US30, they're all the same. So now for the final one, BTC USD. BTC, I missed this opportunity on BTC USD. I should have come here last week to talk more about it. Because majority of the time I was thinking BTC was going to do more than that. But I am still here to tell you that BTC is going to the next what? It's going to the next high. So we might be going to we might be going to, let me calculate this. Oh baby. Yeah. So for BTC, we might be going to for BTC, our next price is literally 150. We are going to 150. Our next price target is 150. Okay, our next price target is what? Is 150. So if you still have your currency right now, go buy more of your currency. As you can see, same thing. Price has what? Price has come back to this with test zones right here. It has literally what? Swept, change of broke structure in the daily time frame. And when this is the daily time frame. When we break a structure in the daily time frame, you know where we're going? We're going high, baby. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere big. Okay. So like I said, our next targets might be somewhere around the 140-ish. 140 shouldn't be a bad place for BTC to go next. So we've broken a structure in the daily time frame, also in the weekly and the daily time frame, as you can see. So what are we expecting now? We're expecting more of a pullback. We're expecting something like this to happen, and market to continue with what is retest phase. So don't worry about none of this. Just trying to get price to come back and give us another structure like this, either in the 4 hour or the daily time frame, and you can continue your buy. By the end of the day, we are targeting 140. So if you have your cryptocurrency, if you have whatever you have on cryptocurrency, you might want to buy more. Right now. As you can see, this is sweet. Just like when I predicted, it was the same thing when I predicted this right here. I don't know if you check, and this is also in my streams. This is in my stream from last year, where I was able to read the same thing happened here last year. Same thing happened here last year, where price did what? Price was able to just kept going up, and now we see same thing right here is happening again. Boom, to the upside down. We might still get a retest. We might get a retest of this blue line right here. So don't worry about that. We might get a retest, and price can still decide to test that. That's if you are using a trend line in order to go to the up. So that's just for it for BTC. If you want to add more BTC, if you want to add more coin to your portfolio, add it, and just be that. So that is pretty much it for this week. Just like I said, if you are trading, you always apply risk management, because at the end of the day, you can, out of 20 trades, for the this month now, I've already taken, I was telling one of my peoples, and I was like, I've taken 13 trades this month, and out of those 13 trades, I'm still kind of 50-50 ish. I still have 3 or 4 more days, but at the end of the day, I haven't changed my strategy. I'm still using the same strategy. So don't get frustrated. There will be days where you might have 5 days losing streak, you might have 6 days losing streak, 7 days losing streak, 10 days losing streak, 9, 10, 20 days, you might even have 15 days losing streak. But at the end of the day, your risk management is just what it's going to work. It's going to keep you longer in the game. Always apply proper risk management. If you have $100, divide $100 by 10 trades. So that means for you have $100, divide everything by 10 trades. So that means you have 10 trades in your $100, only risk $10 per trade. So if you are risking ratio 1 to 2, by the time you get to 10 trades, you got $300. Now if you have $500, only divide $500. Let's say you can divide $500 by 10 or 20 trades. Now if you divide $500 by 10 or 20 trades, that means you're only risking $25 per trade. Can you do that? Yeah, and for each trade, if you win, you get a ratio 1 to 2 or ratio 1 to 3, which is what? 45? No, 25 plus 25, 75. And if you lose, you only lose $25. So always have a proper risk management. So if you take 20 trades and you only, out of those 20 trades, you only win even 5 and you lost 15, at the end of the day, you're still going to be profitable. Are you getting me? So proper risk management is very, very, very essential. Proper risk management is very, very essential. So if you take a trade, you lose it, all right, boom. You take another one, you lose it. 2 trades per day, you go to the next day. You take 2 trades the next day, you win back to back. You have now you've recovered your loss from yesterday plus more. So risk management is just one thing I want you guys to always emphasize on. All right, and I hope this year is going to be a successful year for every one of you. And just sometimes just take time to isolate yourself, delete the noise, delete everything that can injure you, because people will even people will say something to you that can that can mess up with your mind. People like right now you might still be struggling with whatever you do, and people are just there like, when are you going to do this, when are you doing? At the end of the day, sometimes you just block the noise, focus on yourself, focus on your maker, focus on your growth. And I pray, man, at the end of the day, things are going to get better, man. Like Rome ain't built within one day. Like Rome wasn't built in one day. It took time, and at the end of the day, everything was fixed together, and everything became what it was, and it became an history. So you want to make an history in your life, just delete the noise, delete every distraction, focus on yourself, focus on education, focus on knowing what is going on in the world. News, very, very important. If you don't have to be watching all these skits all this most of the time, all these guys are even making all these funny skits, they are making money, they are even doing their own work. So focus on the world economy, focus on the United States market, the Japanese market, the European market. Those are the big entities. The stock, know what is going on in your environment, know things that you can capitalize on immediately when the market is reacting to it, because the market usually react to fundamentals, it react to news. So if there's any news going on right now, you can literally go to the chart and start capitalizing off of it. Are you getting me? So that's just pretty much it for this week, and I hope you guys successful trading week to this week. I hope everyone listening and everyone watching this is going to be profitable for this week. By Friday, everybody's going to have at least 2 million% on your portfolio this week. All right. So peace. Thank you very much for and also if you would like to be part of my trading group where we trade every morning, London session, like I trade every morning, London session. I do it on Zoom, and sometimes I'll post it here on YouTube. But if you would like to be part of the live trading family, you can hit me up or just leave a comment on this session, and I'll add you to my community where we take live trades every single day. We take live trades, and I explain how those trades are being taken, and it's usually London session. For now, I'm doing London session. Maybe by next quarter, because New York session have not been stable for now, but maybe by next quarter I might start doing New York session also. But for now, I'm doing London session. You can join us and just have a wonderful morning, drink your cup of coffee, and join me to trade live in London session. So if you want to be part of this, please just write. If you're not in my community, just write a comment and I'll reply you, and I'll tell you how to join this community. All right. So have a pretty much nice day. If you want to follow me on any social media, my social media still remains at My social media remains at Mr. Kaz. At Mr. Kaz, or you can also follow at Mr. Kaz. This is Instagram or Twitter, and also, so this is for IG and Twitter or X. So this is at Mr. Kaz on IG or X, and if you want to follow my Forex community is Kaz Forex, and this is just pretty much for Instagram only. Okay, so this is just for Instagram only, but my personal handle is on Instagram and Twitter, or formerly known as X, which is Mr. Kaz, and this is just for my Forex community on. And I also have a Telegram group, which if you want to be part of my Telegram group, just comment on or send me a DM and I'll send it to you. And if you want to be part of my morning live session every single day, Monday to Friday, London session, you can also send a comment or send me a DM, and I'll definitely give you the process for you to join that. So that's it pretty much. Thank you very much, and have a blessed week ahead of this. God bless you. Bye.